Wow, promises made, promises kept. This will probably be the latest video I've ever released on this channel in the day. So I don't know if anyone's going to check it. But Donald Trump leave a like on the video. Hopefully, if you appreciate the extra coverage. I've been streaming all day, and it's going on 8 o'clock my time. And Donald Trump just dropped like 150 executive orders, held an epic press conference in which some Brazilian reporter kept interrupting him every 2 seconds. She must have been absolutely beautiful, I imagine. But first of all, leave a like in the video. Donald Trump just freed all of the J6 prisoners, 1,500 or so, pardoned, completely pardoned. And that includes some of the more controversial ones, Enrique and some of the other people from the news and things like that. They're all freed or commuted. 1,500 freed, and I think 6 or 7 commutations. Not only that, he ended foreign aid, or he put a pause on all foreign aid. He's defending women from wild gender ideology. There's a lot. He's withdrawn from the WHO. I mean, it's so many wins. It's hard for me to keep up with it. Let's go through them. By the way, if you enjoy my coverage, if you want to hang out for our live streams, please do subscribe. Either download the Rumble app and follow the Quartering on Rumble. That's where I prefer. That's the preferred place. Even if you like to watch your standalone videos other places, please support free speech and support Rumble and watch me there. If you absolutely don't want to, I have a live stream channel on YouTube called Quartercast. I'm live every day at 1 Eastern with Hannah Claire, Melanie Max, Dick Sexenhammer, Luke Rutkowski, and many more. And really, really would love for you to tune in tomorrow. I'll link both channels in the pinned comment. Download Rumble, follow me there, follow on Quartercast. Either way, I'm happy that you are tuning into the live show. I believe it's really the future. Here's some of my favorite clips from tonight.
First, we have a list of
the very first thing he did.
pardons and commutations relating to events that occurred on January 6, 2021.
Okay, and how many people is this?
I think this order will apply to approximately 1,500 people, sir.
So this is January 6th, and these are the hostages? Approximately 1,500 for a pardon?
Yes.
Full pardon?
Full pardon or commutation?
Full pardon.
We have about 6 commutations in there where we're doing further research.
Okay.
Nice to see you again.
And you, sir.
There were 6 commutations, I believe,
Big one.
which included a few of the bigger names, like Joseph Biggs. But you see, basically everyone that had their commutations, for the most part, were probably people that already had time served. These people were put in prison for ridiculous reasons, for ridiculous sentence times. And I'm glad, promises made, promises kept. He also said American women are now hereby protected from radical gender ideology.
Protecting women from radical gender ideologies.
Ooh.
Mr. President, going back to the water.
There's an annoying Brazilian reporter. Now, there are still more and more that are getting released, but this particular one defending them says that in this policy, the United States will recognize 2 genders, male and female. These are not changeable and are grounded in a fundamental, incontrovertible reality. Under my direction, the executive branch will enforce protective laws to promote this reality, and the following definitions shall govern all executive interpretation and application of federal law. Now, gender and one's, biology refers to its immutable biological classification as either male or female. It is not a synonym and will not include the concept of gender identity. Women or girls shall be meant as adult and juvenile human females respectively. Man or man, boy and boy shall mean adult or juvenile human males respectively. Absolute absolutely bodies gender ideology. He also decided today that he would designate the cartels as terror organizations. The reason that's important is because it opens up Donald Trump to a lot more liberties in terms of going after these organizations and the nations that are harboring them. This is obviously specifically Mexico, obviously. Also implementing Doge.
This is an order creating and implementing the Department of Governmental Efficiency, known as Doge.
Okay, that's a big one.
Is Elon Musk going to get a West Wing office?
No, he's getting an office for about 20 people that we're hiring
Yep.
to make sure that these get implemented. We have a problem in this country. You sign an executive order, it doesn't get done for 6 months.
Right.
As an example, when we allow the J6 hostages to go out, it might not be approved under the old days for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 6 months. You know, they had a good ruling from the Supreme Court, and it's like nothing happened. That ruling was 6 months ago, you know that. And it was like they didn't have a ruling. They've been treated very unfair. The judges have been absolutely brutal. The
I agree.
prosecutors have been brutal. Nobody's ever treated people in this country.
I agree.
Mr. President, are you commuting this?
He has also left the World Health Organization.
What is this one?
Withdrawing from the World Health Organization, sir.
Ooh.
Ooh, based?
So we paid $500 million to World Health. when I
Why?
was here, and I terminated it. China with 1.4 billion people. We have 350 to pay. We have, nobody knows what we have because so many people came in illegally.
Yeah.
Let's say we have 325. They had 1.4 billion. They were paying 39 million. We were paying 500 million. It seemed a little unfair to me. So
Yep.
that wasn't the reason, but I dropped out. They offered me to come back for 39 million. In theory, it should be less than that, but you know. And when Biden came back, they came back for 500 million. He knew that you could have come back for 39 million. They wanted us back so badly, so we'll see what happens.
This is called the art of the deal. Maybe he will join the WHO. Maybe he won't. But he does talk about in some of his executive orders that, you know, enough is enough. Lots of people are taking advantage of the United States, and it's time for that to stop. Here is yet another executive order ending birthright citizenship.
Sir,
What might be a first
This,
step?
this next order relates to the definition of birthright citizenship under the 14th Amendment of the United States.
That's a good one. Birthright. That's a big one.
What about that one in the court? That one is likely to be passed.
Could be. I think we have good grounds, but you could be right. I mean, you'll find out. It's ridiculous. We're the only country in the world that does this with birthright, as you know.
Correct.
And it's just absolutely ridiculous, but, you know, we'll see. We have very good grounds.
What might be a first
I mean, I think probably one of my favorite. Now, there is this website where, you know, the whitehouse.gov, where they are pumping out these policies like crazy. For example, ending radical and wasteful government DEI programs and preferencing. Absolutely. Ending DEI in our militaries, in our federal government, with hiring, all of that, absolutely great. You have reforming the federal hiring process and restoring merit. So essentially getting rid of race-based hiring practices. Establishing Doge, which you talked about. Protecting states from foreign people, good. Unleashing Alaska, good. One thing we haven't seen, and like a lot of people are telling me, Jeremy, relax. He's going to do it. He said day one, not hour one. Fair. But I am hoping that we see Ross freed today. I am concerned that he wasn't in that first batch. He said day one, not minute one. But this is a promise that Donald Trump made.
And if you vote for me on day one, I will commute the sentence of Ross Ulbricht to a sentence of time served.
This is a promise he made to the Libertarian Party to get half of their vote, because the other half voted for that woke lunatic. But Ross should be freed. The creator of Silk Road was wildly over-sentenced, languishing away. According to Luke Rutkowski, he talked to his mother, and as of right now, he has not been freed. You know, that takes some time. Maybe he hasn't signed the paperwork yet. I'm pretty tired from streaming all day, so I'm hoping to wake up to a Ross commutation. I'm sure Trump said he had like 1,000 executive orders, so that's one I'm waiting on. Otherwise, I'll give today an A grade. If he frees Ross by the time I wake up, A+, most effective first day in the presidential history. Do me a favor, if you made it to the end of the video, I know not many people do, please do go subscribe. If you're a YouTube-only viewer to Quartercast, help me reach 100,000 subscribers. Help me grow the live stream, which is live every day at 1 Eastern. If you support free speech, download the Rumble app, follow the Quartering. I have 277,000 followers there, and I would really love to see you when I'm live every day at 1 Eastern. Give our show a chance. I really hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed my coverage today, and we'll be right back at it